In the biggest season in Big Brother Hometowns history, 18 people stepped into the house to fight for power, control, and the crown of Big Brother Hometowns Season 8 champion. And now, we're down to our final 5. Gray, who has been on the correct side of every vote, has mastered social maneuvering while maintaining a low profile and low threat level.
Time at this point, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel great to just be here. Like playing this game for a second time, winning would be so cool, but like at this point, like just being in the final 5 means that I got to a place that I really thought I could get last time, but I fell short. And so I did everything that I came back here to do. And so yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe there's some momentum that can keep taking me to the end. But
Alex, who has played one of the most dominant strategic and social games BBH has ever seen, can he win himself the comps to get him to the end?
Final 5, cannot believe it. Season 8, it made it to the final 5. We started with 18 people. But again, this is like only the beginning. You know, there's a lot of game left to play. Tomorrow's HOH really sets the tone, and I think it's less about who you nominate and more about who you allow to vote.
Season 2 winner and self-proclaimed Snake has played the middle, been unafraid to bend the truth in his favor. Can Connor be the first ever 2-time winner of Big Brother Hometowns? Thomas, repeating his success from Season 4, has narrowly avoided eviction several rounds in a row. Can he now put on the afterburners and sneak his way into the final 2?
There's no earthly reason that I should have made it to Final 5. You know why? Because I'm the biggest threat in this game other than Alex, and I'm the only previous winner. I shouldn't have even been allowed to get to jury, and yet here I am in the Final 5 with 3 other competitors that I think could actually win this thing.
Thomas, repeating his success from Season 4, has narrowly avoided eviction several rounds in a row. Can he now put on the afterburners and sneak his way into the final 2?
Wow. Final 5. Don't ask me how. I have no idea. I mean, from the start, I had no idea what to expect from this game. Moving forward, I mean, in the last few rounds, I've realized there's a lot of really good talent. I mean, from the final, 10 even, there's a lot of really big talent in this game, and the fact that I'm here, it's astounding, and I'm super proud to be at this point. But we have work to do.
And Kaylee, fresh off her first HOH of the game, has now emerged as someone to look out for. Can Kaylee shock the universe and win this game?
But I have no sympathy at this point because all I did was nominate.
I really want to put up a fight to win this game, and it's a long way to go, obviously. Final 5's it's a big feat for sure, but we still have a number of big players left in this game that if I want any chance to win, I'm going to have to get out. And so congratulations to everyone who's in the final 5. I'm sure you're going to look at this at some point, and it's a big deal. Really glad that we're all ended up making it here.
All right, so last night was just having a quick little conversation with Connor, just sort of talking about, we're so excited to be in front of 5 and like, let's go to the end. And then I basically said goodnight, checked my phone about 10 minutes later, and Josh, roll the tape.
To let you know that I love you and I want to see you in the final 2. And I hope that you win this season. And I really hope that I'm sitting next to you, because I really don't think I have a chance to win against you in the final 2. And you are wonderful, and I love you.
So, yeah, you guys just watched that, I hope. It's quite possibly the weirdest thing someone has ever sent me. And no, I do not believe a single fucking word of that. If it is true, again, Connor, like, thank you. You're super nice. And we do definitely have like a connection on a personal level. But no, honey, no. Mm-mm.
So I just made a fake drunk diary room video to Alex, saying that I love him. I want to see him win this HOH. And my reasoning behind it is, if Alex wins this HOH, maybe he trusts me enough to think that I really, really want him in the final two. And if he doesn't win this HOH, that's great! Because Alex still goes up on the block, probably. So, we'll see how it pans out. Hopefully Alex believes it. I don't know if it's believable or not, but we'll see what happens.
Trey was evicted 9-0.
I'm gonna say false.
Got it.
Good stuff. For 1,000, let's finish the category. See if I can not screw it up here.
The mystery advantage was purchased on day 14.
I'm gonna say false. It was around that time, but
It was true. It was Saturday.
Gummit.
And Thomas ends the game $2,200.
Let's do true or false 800.
Trey was evicted 9-0. True or false?
There's only 8 people that can vote, so that's false.
Got it. On Matt's HOH, his original noms were Billy and Robbie.
No, false. There's
Got
an
it.
8. True or false 400.
Zach and Carson were evicted in the first double eviction.
That's true.
It is true.
True or false 200.
Jeff is the first member of the jury.
False. Let's do HOH's 400.
Name a current house guest who has not been HOH.
Connor.
Got it.
He's the only one. HOH is 200.
Who was the first HOH of the game?
It was Matt.
It was Matt.
All right. Let's do POV's 1,000.
Up to this point, how many times has the power veto been used?
I think it's 2, Josh. I'm gonna say 2.
The answer is 3.
Damn, I felt like there was one more somewhere.
Eviction 1,000.
Alright, you found the daily double. You have $7,000. You can wager up to any of that.
So my question is, if I get this wrong here, I'm out.
Right.
7,000.
Alright. Here we go. What was the vote count by which Eric was evicted?
Seven six.
The answer is 76.
Yes!
I want some more applause, so I hope I don't jinx myself. Let's do true or false for 1,000.
There, you found it.
Oh my god.
All right, you have $13,600. How much are you going to wager?
Well, I know that Kaylee likes to bet big. But she can't. Oh, she can't play. Okay, good. Someone's gonna go for this. I don't know how much money. Let's wager 3,600.
All right.
has to be true. True.
Got it. All right, 3 more questions.
House guest 600.
This house guest was evicted 12-0.
Oh, I have to say their name?
Yeah.
Matt.
Got it.
Oh my god, I want to finish the board. 800.
This house guest won the word memory wall competition. That was the one where you had to memorize the words.
Oh, when it was like all the different
Yeah.
all over the place? Okay. And we had 2 minutes and then 1 minute to recite back, right?
Yep.
Won the word memory wall. That was an HOH, right? Is that what this means? Or a veto? Or
That I won't tell you.
oh, that was the 19 words when it was tied with Kaylee, which means that it wasn't Kaylee and it wasn't me because I got 12 or 13. So that means that it was Trey.
Trey. And finally, this house guest was nominated by Shane twice.
Nominated by Shane twice?
Yeah.
So Shane was HOH and he nominated first time this house guest was nominated has is it Quinn? When Shane was HOH the second time, that's when Quinn went home. So the first time Shane was nominated, he nominated, didn't he? When Shane was HOH, because Shane won. When Shane won HOH, this house case was nominated by Shane. Quinn.
You got it.
Okay, I hope that's enough. Probably
Finish
not.
with $19,600.
I just won an HOH. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Like I needed that so bad. And when Josh was reading those scores and he said that the top 3 were so close, oh my God, I was shaking. Like I'm still just like, if I knew, like at the end of the day, it's like preparation. Like I knew this challenge was coming and like I have studied for it every single day. I didn't think it was today. Oh my God. I'm absolutely speechless. Like I'm so happy.
So I'm probably going on the block for the first time today. And it's likely of my own doing. I don't know if Alex would have done it otherwise, but I basically pushed him and said, hey, Gray came to me about the veto takeover. Said he does not want you to get it, and he wanted to get it, pull off Thomas, and convince Kaylee to put you on the block last week. I then told Alex, what am I thinking? I then told Alex that if I were in his shoes, I would be looking at the end game and seeing who are his biggest threats to beat him at the end. And it's obviously me and Gray. The reason I want it to be me and Gray on the block is because I trust Kaylee, and to some extent, I trust Thomas. And if both of them are not on the block, as long as Gray doesn't win veto, I think Gray goes home over me. Sorry, there are wasps flying around everywhere. and I can't get away from them. This is how I feel in the Big Brother house. There are wasps everywhere. There are things that are trying to hurt me and take me out, and no matter what I do, I can't get away from them right now. So I'm just gonna accept it, get stung, and hopefully at the end of it, Gray goes home instead of me.
All right, so the excitement of winning HOH is kind of over, because now the reality sets in that, you know, there's 4 people left in the game besides myself. 2 of them I have to nominate to put on the block. And this is where it gets really tricky. I'm going to sort of walk you guys through what I'm thinking and why each outcome is kind of stressful. So in an ideal world, tonight, Connor needs to go home. So how do I make that happen? Well, I could put up Connor and Kaylee, okay? Putting up Connor and Kaylee ensures that if Kaylee wins the veto, she can't save Connor, she pulls herself off the block, Gray goes up, and Thomas and Kaylee will vote between the 2. Now, ideally, Thomas and Kaylee would both evict Connor. Thomas will evict Connor. If Kaylee doesn't, it goes to a tie. I'm the deciding vote. I send Connor home. That's one option. The second option is Connor and Kaylee. Connor wins veto. I put up Gray, and I think we send home Gray, which that's like the one option I do not want to happen. Third option is I put up Connor and Gray, in which case both are turning people. If Connor wins the veto, he comes down, Kaylee goes up, and I think I would send home Kaylee. Connor and Gray. The fourth option, Connor and Gray. Gray wins the veto. I bring Gray down, put up Kaylee, send home Connor. There's the option potentially as well, fifth option of Kaylee and Gray. Kaylee and Gray. Gray wins the veto, he comes down, Connor goes up, Connor's out. Kaylee and Gray. Kaylee wins the veto, she takes herself down, Connor goes up, Connor's out. You might notice a trend here. And yes, Connor needs to go, but Connor cannot win veto. Anyone in this game can win veto except Connor. Anyone. There's 4 of us here. For the love of God, if I win veto, like that would be even sweeter than winning HOH. So that's that. Oh God, I don't know. I'm definitely leaning towards the idea of putting up Kaylee and Connor, just so that it erases any possibility of Kaylee winning veto and pulling Connor off the block, because they are very close, and she's telling me that she won't do that. She's telling me that she realizes Connor needs to go, but like, I didn't get to Final 5 by strictly believing everything people said. Like, I've got to question it, and I've got to think, how do I minimize the risk? Minimizing the risk is they both go on the block, because at the end of the day, we're all playing in the veto, so it doesn't matter per se about who is on the block first, as much as who is voting and how do I keep Connor from not having veto. So as of now, he has a 1 in 5 shot of winning veto. If he's on the block and Kaylee's not, he essentially has a 2 in 5 shot of winning veto, because if she wins it, she's already safe, and she could save Connor, which would guarantee Connor takes her to the end. So it feels like I'm sort of talking myself as I'm explaining this into putting up Kaylee and Connor, which is I think what I wanted to do from the get-go anyway. I want to show loyalty to Thomas and Gray. It's definitely one of those, like, you got to give to get type situations. And that's how I play. You know, if you show me loyalty and you're with me, like, I'm with you. That's how I play any game I play. So, this is tricky. This is really tricky. I don't know, lots to think about. Hey guys, thanks again for all the congratulations for winning HOH today. When you guys watch this back, you'll see it took me like 45 minutes to answer all those questions. I'm not the fastest thinker, so it was tricky. But in all seriousness, I have to nominate 2 people for eviction, and with only 4 of you, there's really nowhere to go. I've tried to speak with each and every one of you guys today, hear you out, hear what you guys would do, listen to everything that I've gathered through this game, as well as what you guys felt like sharing, and I've come to a decision here to nominate Connor and Kaylee for eviction. We all get to compete in the veto, so I know I'm going to try my best. I know you guys are all going to give everything to win veto. And yeah, that's all I got.
The winner of today's Power Veto with a time of 10 minutes, just kidding, 1 minute and 35 seconds, Alex, you are the winner! Woo!
Hey guys, I don't remember all the formalities that I'm supposed to say here, but I am not going to be using the power of veto.
So this round was so fast, like all in one day. I woke up and played Jeopardy this morning, and I thought I did great. Like I got like $11,000 or whatever, which whenever I watched last season when they played that would have won by like miles, I think. But I got like 3rd place because Connor and Alex both did better than me. So Alex won, which was probably the best case scenario for me this round if I didn't win. And then Connor apparently immediately went to Alex and was like throwing me under the bus and was like, Gray wanted you out last round. He like pitted you against us. Like, or like, yeah, like basically was like, he wanted Kaylee to put you up if someone came down. And I was like, I mean, I did have concerns that Alex may use the veto takeover and take Shane off. And I did share it with them just in case that happened so I would be safe. But I didn't want Alex gone. Like, I would have voted to save Alex, and we would have had the votes to do that. So I was honest with Alex. Like, he called me this morning, and we just chatted about it. And basically, we came up with this plan where we were like, 1, Shane apparently, like, hates everyone in room 4 for some reason because we've played, like, really great games, and we're still here. And so basically, we were like, the best case scenario for us is that, like, it's 2 people from room 4 sitting beside each other in the end. And I told Alex, I was like, listen, man, like, I'm being honest with you. I've been nothing but honest with you this whole game. We've all had to keep our options open. But, like, right now I'm being 100% honest when I say to you, like, I want it to be me and you together at the end. I was like, watching the Survivor finale last night made me, like, super sentimental. And so I was like, I want it to be me and you at the end. Because one of us, we've been playing together this whole time. One of us deserves to win this. And that's a good story. And that's what people want, is 2 strong players at the end. I think with Connor gone, like, I think I can beat Thomas and Kaylee. And I think I can beat Alex because, like, I feel like I have more, like, moves than him. But he also has really good relationships with jurors. So we'll see what happens. But I say that a lot, apparently. Max called me out on it. That's, like, my catchphrase. Anyway, like, basically I told Alex, I was like, listen, like, if Connor goes, 3 people play for HOH next. It would be me, Thomas, and Kaylee. And Thomas and Kaylee have done, like, historically bad at these comps. And so basically we were like, that gives me maybe the best chance to win HOH tomorrow. And I told him that I wouldn't put him up. So that means that if I win HOH, I would put up Thomas and Kaylee. However, if one of them did win veto, Alex would have to go up, and Alex would probably go home. And if Alex goes home and joins the jury, it's best that I not be the one that sends him there. And then if that were to happen, then Thomas and Kaylee both may pick me to go to the end. I really don't know. But I think that was our clearest path moving forward for me and Alex both, was that Connor goes this round, and then I save Alex next round. And he told me, he was like, ultimately, I trust you. That's what I'm going to go for, and that's what I'm going to do. So I knew I was going to be safe this round, but Alex winning veto made it even better because Connor didn't win veto. And so now Connor's going home. So top 4.
Get him in. All right, Gray. Please cast your vote to evict.
What do I need the paper for?
That's for tomorrow, for the HOH tomorrow.
Oh, I thought we were writing names down to evict like it was Survivor.
Oh, that would be fun.
Like,
Do you want to?
Okay, listen, I have this tab pulled up already. 1 second. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
It's like the tribal council music. I hope this is the right choice, and I hope that you vote for me if I make it to the end, and that you weren't just blowing air up my ass today when you were saying that.
Thomas on the stream. All right, Thomas. Where are you? Are you in a gym?
No, I'm eating food.
Ah, well, please cast your vote to evict.
I am voting to evict Connor.
By a vote of 2-0.
Dang.
Connor, can you hear me?
He looks confused.
He does
He
look
looked very
confused. Well, Connor, you have to figure this out before Sunday, but you have been evicted from the Big Brother house, and it's well.
You figured it out, I guess.
Oh, that's good.
He said, "See ya."
Bye.
Hey everybody. It has been an amazing game, and I'm not upset that I went out. I'm surprised that I made it this far. How on earth did you guys let me get 5th place in this game? The previous winner? Like, good job on getting me out, but like, you should have gotten me out first. Anyway, y'all are wonderful. I will see you all on finale night, and my jury vote is going to go to the person that I legitimately think played the best game. Not who I was closest to, not who I respect more, not the other person sitting next to the person I hate, which is impossible because I don't hate any of you. But still, my jury vote is going to go to the person that I think played the best game. And as of right now, in my eyes, it could be any one of you. Keep on making big moves. Keep on playing your hearts out. And good luck.